Hey, welcome back to my channel. My name's Alexa. If you're new, if you are not new, welcome back. In today's video, I'm going to be testing out another concealer for my concealer series. I'm doing 8 concealers in the month of December, from December 1st through to December 8th. In today's video, I'll be testing out the Tarte Shape Tape in Light Medium Honey. This is the old formula. Sorry guys, my collection is aging, but I think it's still a relevant review. I'm not sure if they've reformulated it and discontinued the older version or not, but I thought, you know what, for comparison's sake and for the sake of this series, I wanted to do 8 concealers. All right, let's get into the claims and benefits. Now, this is a full coverage concealer for 16 hours of flawless wear. Smooths and brightens to make eyes appear brighter. Crease-proof formula that will not cake or settle. Technology tape helps smooth and blur appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. Okay. And applies easily with jumbo speed smoother. I think they mean like the doe foot applicator is extra enlarged. Now there are a lot of drugstore concealers that have packaging and an applicator that is reminiscent of this one, and I am reviewing 2 others in this series, the CoverGirl one and the L'Oreal one. I will also link a comparison video of those 2 specifically in the description box below because I reviewed them side by side quite a while ago, but now I'm reviewing on an individual basis. In this video, you're going to see some shots, some close-up shots that I would not have done before in natural light, and the application along with what foundations I've paired such shades with, just to give you guys a better idea of what this product looks like in this shade. All right, let's get into the application, shall we? Today I'm going to be using the same moisturizers I did in my first video, which I'll pop up on the screen real quick for you to see. They are one from Bioderma and also the primer that's in my project pan. I will also be using this tinted moisturizer by Bioderma along with this foundation from my project pan, which is the Pure 4-in-1 Baradol foundation. So I think I'm going to put on my foundations first before I do the concealer tests. I'm showing it to you so that you have more of an idea of if the shades that I'm using in concealer would even match with you in the first place. I went ahead and did my eyeshadow beforehand, although I'll be doing some work under the eye as well, just because sometimes, you know, when there's fallout and blah 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 blah, I will go back in with something to cover up that wee pimple here and pimple up here. It really is that time, people. I am breaking out. Alright, I'm about satisfied with that, and before I set anything, I'm going to work on my concealer so that I don't compromise anything before applying the concealer. We're going in with Tarte Shape Tape, and I have the shade in, I think it's Light Medium Honey or something or other. Yeah, Light Medium Honey. I actually bought this from an ex-coworker because she bought it in the States and it ended up being too light for her, and I thought, I'm probably never going to order this, but at the time it was still very popular on YouTube. I believe it still is. And so that is the story behind the Shape Tape. Just going to blend this out with a damp sponge, and I'll be ready to set the rest of my face, including my foundation and concealer. Now I'm going to set my foundation and my concealer with the NYX HD finishing powder that is in my project pan that I'm using in all of these videos. Alright guys, it is presently 12:37. I'll hopefully come back and see you in about 6 or 7 hours. I finished my makeup and I'm actually using natural light now because the sun came out to play today. Again, to play with my life. Tease! I'm gonna do my close-ups now, and then obviously you'll see me much later with the light back on again. Hey there, we're back and it's presently 8:08. So with this eye, it's a bit difficult for me to look in the viewfinder. Hopefully I'm in focus and you can see what I see, but in this eye, basically, it has been about 7 hours. I am expecting some wear at this point. The product has broken down a little bit and is starting to settle into fine lines when I just put my finger like that and pull down just a bit. Hopefully you can see what I see, some lines right there. A wee bit of transfer from my mascara. But overall, it really doesn't show that much in person, I guess you could say, like from a distance, like a reasonable distance, compared to this eye, which is actually wearing a different concealer, the CoverGirl one actually. So the Tarte one kind of does perform better, which I would expect, considering it's quite a bit more expensive. Alright, so those are my general thoughts. Basically, it's not the most perfect thing ever, but it is apparent that the Shape Tape is outperforming the drugstore counterparts on this eye, which is the CoverGirl one. Because I'm testing both on the same day, I find it's a little bit easier to, you know, wrap up filming this way, but also it gives me a good opportunity to compare concealers, right? I have compared the CoverGirl to the L'Oreal side by side. If you're interested, I will link that video down below. And yeah, let me know what you think about the Shape Tape. Have you tried the reformulated version? What has been your experience? What shade do you wear? Do you have a better concealer recommendation for me? Might as well, right? Someone in the comments will find it useful. If you're enjoying this concealer series, please be sure to subscribe and put the notification bell on so that you don't miss any future videos. And you can follow me via Alexa likes on social media, particularly Instagram. And I look forward to seeing you in my next concealer video. Bye!